Good evening, my beautiful snake gang. Today we got a pretty exciting game. This game I've been waiting for quite some time, and it is finally here. So this game is called the Stanley Parable. Now, the developers of this game are Davey Reedon and Galactic Cafe. And if you want to get this game for yourself, just head on to the Epic Games store and type in the Stanley Parable. The game is around 15 bucks, so definitely a good price. Alright, well, let's get into it. End is never. The end is never. The end is loading. Never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I already like it. We got a cup. We got some drawers here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How to go to the meeting room? I'm guessing this is the meeting. Why are all the desk numbers in the 400s? That's my question. Is that seriously how big this building is? I know where I'm going.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But do I though? Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. But do I? I could just go back? You know what? I'm actually gonna go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, you know, I just want to admire the employee lounge. That's what I'm here for. There you go.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I stood here. Then do I go out this door?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh. Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh no. So much of me wants to do this. Oh shoot. Do we do this? Oh god. God. You know what? Why not I try and continue normally? I'll do it normally for now. Oh my gosh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You know what? I actually kind of want to go upstairs. I was feeling that. Why not? Okay, I guess that's locked. Oh. Can we peek? Can we kind of peek down there? I'm being stupid. Okay. Let's just move on. We'll just, we'll follow all the rules, you know? Executive bathroom. Oh, hold up. Darn it, it's locked. I wanted to see that. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, this has got to be... Oh, this is kind of not a nice place.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Yeah.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Do I gotta keep track of stuff? 2845? 2845.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
You know,
trying to input anything on the device was useless.
Trying to take notes here.
He could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
284. You know, I know what I'm doing here.
2845.
Bro. Okay, so 2, 1, 2. This is not okay.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh my gosh, dude. I love that. I love this. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. I guess we can't go that way. If I go in here. Sheesh. Oh my god. Where do I go? Where do I work? Like, oh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, great. Okay, great. Yes.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, is that an escape, dude? Oh, heck, dude. Oh, it's...
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Dude, sick, man. Alright, mind control facility. Here we go. Oh, shoot. What? Okay. Yes.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
We gotta play Fortnite on these right here. That's a strat. Okay, we got this very sketchy bridge. Okay. I don't want to hit that button though. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, fine.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What? No, dude. Oh my god. No. Where is mine? 400. 400? What was I? Oh god, what? Oh shoot, I forgot what number I was. 4. What's this do?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Yes,
was
sir.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay, whoops. Okay, why not?
No. He refused to believe it.
Yeah, I
He
refuse.
couldn't accept it.
Wait,
His
pirate?
own life in someone else's control? Never.
Pirate?
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it
Yes.
even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
Oh my
blind to the
God.
world?
Oh my gosh. Oh shoot.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes, I will. I can't hit the big red button. Uh-oh. Plus 10? 10 plus 10, 20. What the heck, though? Oh. Was I seriously supposed to just... Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Oh my god.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it
so
was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yes, I will. Now. Maybe I should have thought about that. Cool stuff's happening. Oh.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Well, it should be.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
How do you know that?
Unshackled himself from
it's coming
someone
down.
else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How
Yeah.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yes, yes.
For it was not knowledge
Actually,
or
it does
even
matter
power
to me,
that
come
he
on.
had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
Wow.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I was happy. Is that like an ending? Beat the game. Wait a minute. Maybe there's multiple endings to this game. Because there's decisions that maybe it's not over yet. I don't know. Well,
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
gosh. Well, I think that will end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the Stanley Parable. If you want to see more, of course, leave a like, show me the support. We'll definitely come back, hopefully, to, check out more adventures and see how the game can continue in different places. But for now,
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot.
Okay,
It's part of the game.
This
he
guy
likes to see how long he can go without dying.
You can
So far,
you can
he's
be
doing excellent.
you can be
And
quiet.
if he just
You
stays
can
right
be-
where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum.
Oh, thanks.
Let's observe the genius at work.